Meet Konstantin Fahlberg. He's a Russian chemist who, back in 1879, was working with some compounds derived from coal tar. One evening he was eating bread and found it tasted sweet. His napkin was sweet too, and his water tasted like syrup. Fahlberg had discovered the first artificial sweetener, saccharin. It's one of the many things you can use to make your food or drink sweeter. We know that too much sweet stuff is bad for us, but are some sweeteners better than others? There's so much information out there that it's hard to sort out fact from fiction. Let's unpack what's really best for you. First up is natural sweeteners. They come from things found in nature, like sugar from sugarcane, honey from bees, and maple syrup from maple trees. Plain old table sugar is the refined form of sucrose. It's the combination of equal portions of two simple sugars, glucose and fructose. It has a lot more calories and not much nutritional value. It has a high glycemic index, or GI, so the energy we get from eating it peaks quickly and then dies off. You know, a sugar high. Honey is also made up of glucose and fructose, but not in equal proportions. Honey is about 30% glucose and 40% fructose, and the rest is mostly water. A teaspoon of honey has more calories than a teaspoon of sugar, but it's also sweeter. You probably don't need as much of it. Honey also has other benefits, like antioxidants that are good for your heart health. And our body can't distinguish between natural sugars like honey and processed ones like table sugar. We absorb them in the same way. The in-betweeners are derived from something natural but refined and processed in a way that changes the chemical composition of the original product. The most popular is high fructose corn syrup. It's made by adding enzymes to regular corn syrup that convert glucose into fructose, making it sweeter. In the United States, high fructose corn syrup has been widely criticized for contributing to the obesity epidemic, but there isn't any research that says it's a direct cause. The problem is it's in so many processed foods, things like soda and candy, and also things you might not expect, like bread, cereal, and crackers. Outside of the US, it's not so cheap or widely used. High fructose corn syrup is similar to table sugar in calorie content and the way it's absorbed into the body. The difference is sugar is made up of 50-50 glucose and fructose, while high fructose corn syrup is more like 55-45. This matters because fructose converts to fat more easily than glucose does. And it's also not as good at telling our body that we're full. It can cause insulin resistance and increase risk of heart disease, and it's been linked to fatty liver disease. And if you think agave nectar is healthier for you, it has an even higher concentration of fructose, up to 90%. It's not actually a nectar, but a juice extracted from the core of the agave plant that's heated and filtered to turn into sugars. It's bad news bears. There are a few different types of artificial sweeteners available, including saccharin, the one that Fahlberg discovered back in 1879. Sweeteners are hundreds or even thousands of times sweeter than sugar. The idea is you only need a tiny bit to get the same taste as a teaspoon of sugar, so there's not as many calories. Some of these products are totally artificial, while others like Splenda are made by tweaking the chemical structure of sucrose to make it sweeter. One product commonly confused with artificial sweeteners is stevia. It's from the leaf of a South American plant and in its pure form has 0 calories. The body responds to these sweeteners differently than it does to sugar. There have been studies into negative health effects, but not a lot of firm conclusions. Research does show these products can actually lead to weight gain. People consume more because they think it's healthier. So what's actually best? Sugar and honey are marginally better for our health than high fructose corn syrup. No surprises there. And agave is the worst offender. Experts also say that people overconsume artificial sweeteners, so be careful to add just a little bit. In the end, reducing the consumption of all sweet things is generally better for your health. everything in moderation, right? We all know that too much sugar is bad for our health, yet we still consume a lot of it. So why do we love sugar?